Hi Ghosties, this is my Ghosty. So today's review will be um what was it called? Helix Waltz. It's like another dress up game similar to Love Nikki. I think what the hell was that? Nah, that was weird. Okay, forget about that one. Um yeah, the aspects is like similarly close to Love Nikki, but the thing is with the competition, which is this over here, it has like you could name what design. Well, it's you know where there's a competition and has a theme on it, and then at the bottom you could literally just call whatever design you create. You could put a name on it, so the people could actually get what you're dressed as for this theme. What Love Nikki is actually lacking on is to have a name on a design that you created for this theme of a competition, which is a good idea because lately everyone has been copying each other because they're, well, the copycats kind of like thing is when you just want to have a big score for good rewards. So if one design is getting literally a highest rank, of course there's going to be other players that will copy it and then boom, they get like a good rank, which I don't agree on because you're not doing it yourself. Plus, you're copying other person's design because what they're like first place or something. So if we had names and we could call design your design for the theme, it would be a good thing for the competition so people could understand what you dressed as for the theme. Alright, so what Love Nikki is also lacking on is characters and their description, which. I know you're gonna say you can have that in the Dreamweaver because there is like a diary of characters you come across. Which, yeah, I get that, but the thing is, it's still not in the game. It's not in the game, so that feature would be there from the very beginning when the game was launched into worldwide. Would you literally expect that there should be character diaries, what they like, what their height, weight, names, why are they important for the story in a game, all that stuff. So with this game, if you go on info, we come across a lot of these characters, and if I press Viscount, which is Juven Saken, I think it's Sakin, but then again, it's spelled the same way as Satan, but Sakin. So you have descriptions of the character, also age. You have what they like to talk about. Um, Again, more information, and then that. Okay, cool. So you have literally also the like bar, which you get close to the character, the bar goes up. Um, which is cool. I mean, Love Nikki should literally have this feature as well. So it tells you the total of how many characters there is, which is 55 characters, and I only unlocked 42. So this game is like a gacha. There is no shop unless the shop is timed. Yes, it's limited shops. So you get at least an hour or 2 hours before the shop restarts with its new items. So you do get shops, but it's limited. Limited. They do have events, but so far I've been seeing only money grab events, not really like free events or stuff like that. So there is. I don't know, I'm not gonna judge it because this game is fairly new, but it's all money, recharge to get this, recharge to get that, recharge to get many things. And it's like, no, I'd rather not spend my money on a game that has a character design of a base. Sorry if that's too mean, but I like my high standard games. So this one is not really high standard besides the backgrounds and also the male art, like, Love Nikki's males are so feminine looking that I just don't want to fall in love with them. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying, but Yeah, some guys on there look very masculine, very manly, but if I want to fall in love with someone that's kind of like a teenager, why the hell do they look like a female? I don't get it. So, all right. If we go into the most feminine looking male, which I don't know which one that is. Oh, for example, Alan. Girls like him for some reason. I'm in a community where people just drooling over this guy, and I'm like, I don't see why you like this guy, but oh well, it's whatever. Also 2 stars, so I didn't actually talk to him that much. I like the elf though, Alminus. Alminus, I think. Alminus. Alminus or Alminus? Alminus. That's American's way to say it. So I like this character though, because he seems really cool and chill. So that's my favorite. Alright, the most lovable chick in my book. I mean, I love this chick. Can you scroll? Alright, she's scrolling. Oh, come on, scroll. Where's my devil lady? Oh, there she is. Shitana. Or Shatina. Shatina? I don't know. She has to be my most favorite, but again, she's got 1 star because I didn't talk to her that much. But her character design is stunning. I love this character design. So yeah, that's cool. With Love Nikki characters, their faces are literally the same. But this one though, you get like different shapes and sizes, so that's cool. And also, I have to bully her character design. I'm sorry, but I know many people have the same or similar opinion, but this is a joke. Well, not that one. I mean, that one there looks okay. She has big toes, massive toes. Right, this pose, I bully it a lot. I'm so sorry to the artist. I know you put a lot of work into this, which I respect you for. But I do like the body, but therefore I don't like the arms. The arms are just in a very, very. They're they're just really weird. I've never known anyone to pose like this for a shoot. You don't see anyone pose like this for a shoot. The arms is the only problem I have, and also the head. The head looks like she doesn't have a bottom of the chin, so therefore her like actual chin is stuck to her neck. If I take everything off, you can see what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry for bullying this too much. There you go, you can see it clearly. There is no bottom chin. It's like it's all stuck to her neck, you know, so it's... How could she breathe? How could she even have... How could she not have neck pains, you know? If you have your head like that in the same position for at least a couple of minutes, your head will hurt. And I don't understand. It's like her arm, her fingers are just really crooked. It's like her middle finger is kind of bent, like touching her index, and then her ring finger is like coming up behind the middle finger, and it's also bent. How does she do that? How could there be a gap between her ring finger and the middle finger? That is so crooked. And also, her pinky is literally pointed out like a madam. Of course, she is a madam. And then on the other hand, where you don't see a thumb, it's just, where is the thumb? Like, of course it's behind the hand, of course I know that, but you see like there's gaps of the hand, but there is no thumb in vision. There is no thumb peeking through any of these gaps, and it's like 3 gaps, so where's the thumb? I'm a total flipping beach. Also, there is no highlight, shading, well, to the point yeah, there is some shading, but there is no highlight at all. Like, anyway, you can see the base of the colors. So her skin is literally just this white, without any shading to certain areas besides the neck. But we're talking about the body. There is no shading anywhere in this area besides highlighting, to the point you would expect highlights on the thighs and also the middle part of the torso. But you just don't see any shading or any highlights on any part of her body besides this area here. But you're gonna say they do a better job than you, which I could take, cause you're right. Not like I'm a master with art. Criticism counts as improving, so you're welcome. How come on here she's thick? I don't understand. Why are we stuck with this stick and then she's thick in like a picture? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna judge. So this game by far is addictive. It counts when you carry on with the chapters. It counts as leveling up. You get to certain levels or certain chapters or stages where it requires for you to level up to a certain stage. But the thing is, when you level up, it doesn't require any level in the number in the description. So it's like it's telling you to level up, but it doesn't tell you on to what number should you level up. So that's one, well, that's two. Negative points about this game. There we go. I try to think. So one positive point is that I love the competition where there is a theme and you could literally call whatever design you want so that the other players read what your design is and then they will too understand. It's a good thing about it though, because I really look forward to whether Love Nikki's gonna count it as their next update, because it's very needed. I'm so tired of the copycats. I'm so tired of the same design repeating itself. I'm just so tired of that bullcrap. It comes with a gallery, which is it's a suit. We already had that in Love Nikki, where it just puts everything in a category. And when you're gonna pick any category, this one, however, doesn't have a category. It's like all suits in one thing, boom, and so on. There is a gift called gachas, so you have literal 2 gachas. Yeah, just yeah. The thing is though, I wish they had like a store that has everything. Well, not exactly everything, but some items to the gallery suits, so that we could literally get like halfway, and then we have to craft and buy currencies for gachas, so then we could finish it off. But they are all gachas. Every single one of the items are gachas. So it's a paid event that everything is a gacha. So I do enjoy the game, the chapters part, and the crafting and the dyeing. And also claiming rewards as well. I love those. Every time you level up, you get like 30 staminas. So you get 30 shoes every level up. And even if the characters are 4 stars, with the common... Well, gonna go back here again. So I have some characters that has 4 stars and you get like a reward for putting them into 4 stars. And the reward is like you get like an egg where there is some items inside, and some items are kind of rare or not rare, so it depends about, again, a gacha. So sorry, I'm just watching someone get murdered. Gosh damn, he's smashing her head in with a hammer. Well, that's nice. That's a nice way to kill someone. Anyway, overall, I love this game. I'm trying to get used to the art though, which I'm kind of getting there with the art. So it does have some cool animations though. I love the animations. So overall, this game is kind of similar to Love Nikki, but has some better things and not so better things than Love Nikki. Them both is actually on the same rate, in my opinion. Have a nice life.